Hello and welcome to this Warcraft replay. This is going to be the second game of this best of 3 series. And yeah, I've actually chose to cast this on the same day as I casted game 1, as well as Lucifer vs. Those, so I'm going to be pretty tired right now. I mean, like, I don't have a drink in front of me, which is usually used to try and keep my throat in, like, normal condition, but I don't have that with me. Well, I guess this counts. It's really sugary. I don't know what it is. But I could always drink it. Who knows? Maybe spike myself in something. I don't really know what I'm going to get myself into. Either way, map is on. This is going to be game 2. Fly versus Nicker. Fly winning game 1, by the way. If you guys wasn't aware of that. Map is on Echo Isles, so yeah. Let's just see how this works. Oh god. Yeah, it's a little too concentrated, I think. I'm probably not gonna drink that. But it did kinda do something to my throat, so yeah. Fly gonna go for that Blade Master first. Barracks on the way. He didn't really go all out with his grunts last game. And he didn't need to. He got a fairly early Beast Syrian Spirit Lodge and managed to get himself a strong looking army by like the 7 to 8 minute mark. Or maybe as far as 10 maybe. Who knows. Nicker did go for mass dots last game, which we usually see Night Elf players going, although recently on some occasions we see players just say like screw it, just go for double Agent of Lore since it's strong anyway. But no, we didn't see that. We just saw mass dots. We do see the Ancient of War creeping from Nicker. He is gonna mana burn that Geomancer, try to prevent that peon from actually picking his own creep right there. Does not want that to happen, and it looks like Nicker was able to pick his own Shadow Priest as well. Item has been picked up. It's going to be Talisman of Evasion. Again, like I said in game 1, which he picked like the exact same item. It's not going to be useful. Oh, the Blade Master is going to be surrounded. He is going to be forced to go for that Windwalk. No, he's going to go straight after that Shadow Priest after Windwalking out, and the Shadow Priest has been taken out. Pretty good turn of events for Fly, despite taking a lot of damage. But of course that's what Healing Salve is for, so he'll gladly accept that, taking out the early sustain for Nicker's army, as well as killing like the only archer. That's kinda good. The Demon Hunter, it's gonna be a really long time until he finally kills off this grunt, so he is going to completely just abandon that thought. Fly is very close to level. He has started tier 2 rather early, but so did Nicker. Nicker probably gonna go for the same strategy, I would imagine. I mean, I don't know, like players' minds are weird. We see them play like, okay, this didn't work in game 1, we're gonna try something different in game 2. Or the other mentality is, okay, this didn't work in game 1, but I think I can play better in game 2. I think that's what Nicker is thinking right now, and that could lead to losing series. I'm not sure what happens to... Actually, I think I do know what happens to players that can't reach the semis. They get like $800 and then that's it for the tournament. I think that's what the prize pool for 8th place to 5th place is, so yep. Nicker is being bullied by that Blade Master. It's kinda comical actually. The Berserker does have a fair amount of health, but the Blade Master deals a fair amount of damage, so we'll be able to eventually kill him unless Nicker tries to just shoo away the Blade Master. It doesn't look like it's gonna happen. Okay, Demon is gonna go after this Ogre Magi. It looks like the detonation was forced by that grunt. Demon Hunter actually going to take a fair amount of damage. I'm not sure how he would escape this. Especially since... oh, no, never mind. Yep, the creep has been weirdly aggroed and will allow for the Demon Hunter to run away. Again, like, Nicker is still playing around with this Berserker. I'm not sure, like, Fly should think of doing something else. He is kind of wasting the mana of the Moonwells for Nicker, which is kind of a plus side, but it's just so funny looking at that happening, actually. Demons are actually using up all of the Moonwells, so that's kinda dangerous. Blademaster is sticking around. Nope, it looks like he's gonna move out. Ancient of Winds are being placed down. We do have the Beastmaster hired up, so it's gonna be the same strategy like I said a couple minutes ago. Let's see how this will work out on a different map, especially on a map which has less creep camps, I think. She does it. Secret Valley. Well, Secret Valley has, I think, a lot more red creep camps, seeing as there's absolutely no red creep camps for this map. It might even have more orange creep camps, but yeah, let's just stick with the more red creep camps, seeing as this map doesn't even have one. A Wisp being pulled to try and repair this Moonwell. It's not going to happen anytime soon. Nicker is indeed going to lose that Moonwell, and the Turn Chieftain is going to make another appearance once again, and the Endurance Aura has been trained up, but Blademaster is home free. Hopefully, Demon Hunter does have boots. He would eventually catch up with that Blademaster, but nope, he intends to go for those grunts instead. Turn Chieftain gonna act as kind of a wall, but yeah, he is actually going to take a little bit of damage, but not too serious. Alright, Blademaster is still level 1. Turn Chieftain is level 1. Nicker's Beastmaster is nearly level 2, and the Demon Hunter is nearly level 3, so this is kind of the opposite from Game 1, where Fly had the hero advantage. Okay. Spirit Walkers are out, so Spirit Link is available. We have the first Raider out as well. Ensnare has been used, but the Staff of Preservation was able to be utilized right there, cancelling both the Ensnare effects as well as just saving that Troll Berserker.
The player's forces are under attack.
Okay, so the Demon Hunter has Boots, Preservation Staff, as well as the +6 Claws. Probably an item that the Blademaster would like. He only has consumable items. He has the Scroll of Healing as well as 2 stacks of the Salves. Fly, his Turn Chieftain actually has 3 fully stacked healing salves as well as a Scroll of Speed. He needs to actually creep out himself and get good items. Level 2 has been gained for his Blademaster. He's going to get himself Sentry Wards on his Turn Chieftain, but he needs combat items, I think. The fact that the Demon Hunter is getting kinda close to his like strong stage where he can pretty much deal with the Blademaster, it's very close. Especially at this stage of the game where level 3 Demon Hunter can kinda deal with the level 2 Blademaster because of level 2 mana burn. But let's see how this will work out. Nicker does not have that many dots, but Fly does have quite a bit of units to try and just siege over here, and the first Ancient of Wind will be destroyed. Probably an questionable location to place your Ancient of Wind on, but yeah, it's gonna be lost right there. Turn Chieftain is gonna gain level 2. Will we see a Shockwave coming out? I mean, it's not like he spent any mana using it at level 1 because he only had an aura ability anyway. Ooh, mana burn, very very close to killing that Blademaster, but the Orb of Venom cannot actually kill, so he will be able to run away and at the very least just delay this siege. We even have a couple of Meat Shield Peons being brought over here, but they're just so slow. They just get caught out by Nicker's Demon Hunter. So level 3 has been gained for the Demon Hunter. Kind of scary, but once he gets to level 5, I guess it depends on at what stage of the game he turns to level 5. But if he gets 5 in like the next 5 minutes, or possibly even 4 minutes, he's really gonna look very strong. Of course, same thing goes with the Beastmaster as well. I mean, level 5 Beastmaster probably means either Raging Cool Beast or Spirit Hawk. If he gets level 3, he'll probably get his Frenzy Beasts instead of his Thunderhawk anyway, so he won't hit that big with his Power Spike at level 3, possibly level 4 where he gets both of those abilities. And yeah, talking of Power Spikes, Turn Chieftain's pretty scary if he gets to level 5, because level 3 Shockwave is a lot of damage, especially against dots, because they are not immune whatsoever and they don't have that much health. Tier 3 has been completed. We did have the second ancient wind being replaced. Master's training is halfway completed. Don't really have to worry about upgrades for Nicker because his druids don't exactly utilize them. Fly, on the other hand, hasn't been upgrading the entire series. Probably because it requires a war mill, but he does not have a war mill, so yep. I guess it's a sacrifice for when you're gonna go rather early stronghold. So the Blade Master is gonna leave the Turn Chieftain to creep by himself, soak up the 100% of experience from that particular camp. Turn Chieftain will gain level 3 and sit himself fairly closely to halfway to level 4. And ooh, +6 claws has been picked up, so that's his Power Spike for the Blade Master, which the Blade Master did not get. What is this? The Blade Master needs to get his claws of attack. There we go. Sentry Ward has been placed down. I believe that is the final charge. Don't know where the other one is. There it is. We'll be able to spot. The Tinkerer has been, or is going to be chosen once again. I don't know what the Tinkerer was doing. The Sentry Ward was placed at a very good location. We'll be able to just pick off this Tinkerer. What was happening? I don't know, but the Tinkerer was taken down. Pocket Factor has been placed down as well, but it's a little too late for there. I'm not sure what the Tinkerer was doing. Not sure what Nicker was thinking. Alright, Fairy Dragon is out, but, well, like I said, like the last game, I think 2 is at least the minimum to do some real damage. We do have the Ancient of Wonders being destroyed immediately. The Demon Hunter is being focused down, obviously because he is a big threat. But Cyclone is constantly being used. Dots are being targeted by those raiders as well, though. So it needs to take care of these guys. I mean, if he loses these guys, then it looks like it's pretty much going to be game. Army supply 42 versus 62. There is a clear discrepancy of supply right now. Nicker is slowly being strangled by Fly, and I mean, that was the second Ancient of Wind being destroyed. Dots will not be able to pump out as quickly as before. Nicker is going to use once again another invulnerability potion. Ensnare will be used on the Tinkerer, but it does wear off eventually. Level 4 for the Demon Hunter, but is it a little too late? I don't know. I mean, it looks like Fly does have a fair amount of red hit point units as well, but so does Nicker. He is going to lose himself a Beastmaster at level 3. The Demon Hunter looks like he's going to be taken down as well. Nicker, GG's, he is going to lose this quarterfinal series. So yeah, so far we have Fly moving to the semifinals and Tho moving to the semifinals. Lucifer and Nicker will be placed in the 5th and 8th placement. So yeah, next series it is going to be World Elite's Ted versus A1's Loliet. So stay tuned for that. yeah, hopefully you guys have enjoyed this particular series. I'll see you guys next time. Take care.